Breakfast Club, bitches!
Good morning, USA!
Yo 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 yo.
Good morning, Angela Yee.
Good morning, DJ Envy.
Charlamagne the God.
Peace to the planet. It's Friday.
Yes, it's Friday.
Finally. And the weather sucks. I don't know where y'all at. Well, you know what, Miami? Never mind. Okay?
Yeah.
Not talking to you. The weather sucks here at our headquarters in New York.
It's
right?
bad.
It's snowing, but it's supposed to stop at noon.
Yeah, but that's so. On the morning commute when it's snowing, even if it's 1-2 inches, I almost got hit by a cab this morning because, you know, they just. Why are cabs so ruthless all the time?
That's every cab driver listening to us right now.
Jesus
they drive pretty
Christ.
bad out there.
They drive like they're just like they don't have no care for nobody else on the road.
Yeah, but I know you have two daughters, so, you know, the kids go to school. So I already got text this morning that says it's a late opening.
Yeah, delayed openings.
You might as well, for my daughters,
If
you
you're
might as well
in this
cancel it
area.
because they got a half a day today anyway, so.
Oh, so yeah, it don't make no sense to go.
Why?
Don't make no sense to go.
Just cancel it.
Now, what's up, Yee? You was flying yesterday. You was in Syracuse. You drove back?
Yeah, I went to Syracuse University. Shout out to everybody there. It was a great Q&A with the students at Syracuse.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I had to make it to work, so I took a car back.
You drove back.
I didn't drive.
That's like a 4-hour drive, 4.5-hour drive.
It was like 4.5 hours.
Woo!
That is correct, but I made it, and I'm here. I got home at 2:30 in the morning.
All right. Well, God checked me last night and said you're gonna sleep. I had 2 shows, but I didn't get up. I just couldn't get up. God was like, "You're not getting up. You're not doing these clubs. You're not doing these parties. Rest your body." So,
Well, at least he woke you up. He could have kept you sleeping. You know what? You look like you need a little bit more rest. How about forever?
the guy put me out last night, so I was good with it. I mean, I'm good with it. I woke up at 4:30, so I was good with it.
Good. That means everybody's bright-eyed and bushy-tailed for another great Friday. And today we have one of my favorite people coming to the show.
No, Ghostface?
That's my favorite MC of all time.
Oh.
Mr. Michael Eric Dyson will be here.
Okay, Michael
Drop
Eric
one of
Dyson.
Clues bombs from Michael Eric
Nice.
Dyson. I've read a lot of his literature. I read a lot of his articles. Can't wait to talk to
Does
that
he still
brother.
teach? He doesn't teach as much anymore.
I don't think he teaches.
I thought it was dope because when he teaches, he used to use.
I thought he does too.
I don't know if he still
I thought he
teaches.
was a professor.
Well, we'll find out before he gets here. But he uses a lot of rappers' lyrics when he teaches, which I thought was.
Oh, no,
dope.
he does that all the time. That's just him. Yes.
That's
He's got a new
Everyday
book.
conversation.
Yep, he's got a new book coming out about President Barack Obama. I forgot the title of it. But I'm sure he'll remind us of it. Okay.
I think it was Black President.
What is it called?
Yeah, Black Presidency.
Black Presidency?
I thought it was a little longer than that.
Who's that about?
Well,
Who's that book about?
You know, but we got front page news. We got to talk about our guy, Martin Shkreli.
oh, that's your guy?
He that guy is
He's
crazy.
a privileged, entitled prick. And
He's crazy.
He proved it to y'all in Congress yesterday.
What? He is crazy. He doesn't care.
I can't believe y'all don't see through that BS he's on, but whatever.
All right, well, we'll talk about that in front page news and more. So keep it locked. And like Charlamagne said, Michael Eric Dyson will be joining us. So don't go anywhere. It's the Breakfast Club. Come on. MV Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get in some front page news. Now, NBA, the Pistons beat the Knicks. The Rockets beat the Suns. The Raptors beat the Blazers. The Lakers beat the Pelicans. And BMX X Games legend David, what's his last name, Mira, he was found dead at 41, they believe suicide.
Yeah, he also used to host the Real World Road Rules Challenge, and he had the record for the most X Games medals in history. He had 24 of them at first until he was surpassed.
Well, rest in peace. Now, also, Martin Shkreli. Is he crazy or what?
Well, that's your guy. He was actually in court, and he's defending his decision to hike up the price of that drug from $13.50 to $750. That's the pill that's used to treat HIV.
I was confused. Why was he in court? I thought it was for something else. I thought it was
No,
because...
he got-
Well, the point is that it's because they were taking that money and he was keeping that money and using that money and moving the money around from the company to pay for other different things.
Yeah, but coming to here, lying to people and saying, "Oh, I'm giving the drug away for free," blah, 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 this and that. But they have him in emails saying, "We're going to make $1 billion off this." It's about the money for him. Of course it is.
Yeah, but I understand it's wrong, but what was the problem? Why was he in court for that?
To reduce the price.
Oh, so he wasn't... Nothing that he could go to jail for at this
Oh,
time.
no, he's got Fed charges too, but he wasn't in court for that.
But this was just, they wanted him to reduce the price. Okay,
Yeah.
I got you now.
He's got Fed charges for security fraud.
Yeah, for security
Now,
fraud.
he was actually smirking throughout, and at one point they said it looked like he was going to laugh, and he wouldn't speak because he said he is, practicing his Fifth Amendment right. And in the hearing, they actually ended up making him leave because they said he's not even saying anything. So what's the point of him being here?
You know what's crazy? He pleads the fifth in the court.
Right.
His lawyer tells him to shut the F up after he comes to the Breakfast Club. What does he do? He immediately goes on social
Twitter.
media, starts talking crazy to Congress. Then he does like a live webcast last night talking crazy. He's a privileged, entitled prick. Period. That's it. He has no respect for nobody. I can't believe y'all don't see through that guy, but whatever.
Now, the companies with the best perks. What are some of the companies with the best perks?
Well, this is all. So they said 4 out of 5 workers would rather have better benefits than a raise. But tech company Asana has the best overall benefits. Guess what they have?
What?
They have life coaching, on-site yoga classes, 3 meals a day, 12 weeks of paid parental leave. That's crazy. Pinterest and Facebook. Actually, have you been to the Facebook office ever?
Yes, I have.
It is amazing.
Actually, I had an interview with Jeezy
Jeezy.
there. Yeah.
Right, I did August Alsina there. Their offices are absolutely amazing. They have hot meals, they have a bar.
That's dope.
They have game nights and all of that, but Pinterest and Facebook have a high rating as well. They have above and beyond perks that help out new parents so they can better navigate that transition into being parents. Pinterest actually lets parents ease back into the workforce with a month of part-time work after they get their 3 months paid leave. Facebook gives new parents a $4,000 baby cash stipend to help them buy whatever it is that they need for the baby.
Wow.
Amazing.
All right.
I don't even know what the hell you were talking about just now.
A lot of stuff that we don't have here.
No,
Perks
okay.
when you have a job.
That's all you got to think about.
I started, my mind started dozing off. Like, you know what? Why the hell are the Facebook offices better than the iHeartMedia office?
The office is absolutely amazing. I just want to say, I was in there like, wow.
I was like, I
they
want
have
a game
candy
room.
and snacks everywhere.
Well, you know, in certain markets, like in Miami,
Salute to Houston. Houston got a
Miami,
game
Houston,
room.
Houston has a club.
Yeah.
Miami has a game room.
Salute to 93.7 to beating Houston. They definitely got a nice
Well, we have
game
our
room.
own bar in the studio that people keep stealing liquor from.
That's our bar.
That's
We
our
stopped
ball.
that
Yeah, we
ourselves.
made that ball. All right. Well, that's front page news. Tell them why you're mad. 800-585-1051. If you're upset, you need to vent. Maybe somebody pissed you off. Maybe you're having a bad morning. Whatever it is. 800-585-1051. Tell them why you're mad. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Hey yo, good morning. This the Mad Rap. I'm gonna tell you why, man. I'm mad because I hung out in the club last night and there was so many good girls in there. Yo, for real, we don't need none of y'all good girls in the club. We need loose girls, we need drunk girls, we need sloppy girls, we need girls that's just gonna go all the way. We don't need none of y'all nice girls in there. Go home. Go away. Talk about it. And tell me why you mad. Breakfast Club, for real.
Yo, what's up? Just Wade from Jersey.
Wait. Tell them why you're mad.
Me and my girl, we don't really go out that much, but she don't drink that much. But when she do drink, yo, she go like 0 to 1,000. And one time, she's in the car with me right now. She laughs, but she thinks it's funny, but it's not.
But you know the sex is best right now. When she's drunk.
Yeah, unless she's passed out.
No,
If
well, now
she's
she's
pa-
passed out.
If she's passed out, you better
Hey.
leave that one alone. Listen to Envy.
Hey, I can't be on that Bill Cosby tip. You feel me?
That's
I
right.
can't be on that.
No, she's up. She's laughing over there.
Yeah, but she's drunk. I don't want no drunk poom poom.
All right, well, hey, when my wife gets
Unless
drunk,
it's your wife.
that's his wife.
This your wife?
Nah, that's my girlfriend, man.
Exactly. Leave that alone. She can still call rape on you.
Can we speak to her?
Yeah, she wait.
Oh, yeah. You better
Yeah, you
not
better
touch
leave
her when
her
she's
alone.
drunk.
She don't want to talk, man. Cat got a tongue.
All right.
She a lesbian?
Stupid. Have a good morning.
Thanks,
Got
Andrew.
a tongue?
Hello, who's this?
Yo, what's good, Envy? It's what you call it, Dom from Harlem, yo.
You forgot your name?
What?
Never mind. Why you mad, bro?
Yo, I don't know why, B, but my girl just ain't giving it to me no more like she used to. I don't know what's going on. She trying to blame it on school and all that, but I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I need my sex.
Oh,
like,
she in college? She's in college?
Yeah, she go to a medical school, Fairleigh Dickinson in Florham Park, New
Oh,
Jersey.
yeah. Well,
Okay.
it's a future doctor there that's blowing her back out. That's why she don't got time to give it to you.
Or
no
maybe
more.
she's really tired and stressed out with school.
Or maybe she just doesn't like you anymore.
Nah, she got a new man there blowing her back out, bro.
Now, there's other reasons. That's not the only reason.
It's a future doctor there giving her prescriptions of penis, and she don't have time for you,
Damn.
and she's gonna leave you for that other doctor.
He might be right.
Nah, he's not
That
right.
is the
Right.
way of the world.
He's
That
not
is the
right.
way of
Just
the
That's
world.
not what that means.
Just
You'll
have a
see.
conversation with her, man.
You'll see. Just tweet me and tell me what happened.
Angela, you're just trying to defend that. I understand that because you're giving me that woman's perspective. But at the end
I'm
of the
just
day,
saying, you can't automatically assume that there could be some other issues.
Yeah.
And yes, one of the main reasons why people don't have sex as much is because they're stressed out and they're busy and it lowers your sex drive.
All right, listen. Doogie Howser is begging your woman's back out, bro.
Good luck, bro.
I know you
tell
don't
him
know who
that.
Doogie Howser is because I'm an '80s baby, but that was a young doctor.
Well, you make him crazy. He's going to be up there following her now today. Tell him why you're mad. 800-585-1051. If you're upset, you need to vent, call us right now. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
This is Mad Rapper. Good morning, yo, for real. I'm gonna tell you why I'm mad. For real, man. Hey, yo, my girl keep coming home smelling like Polo Cologne. So, like, that ain't for girls. Like, I know something's going on, for real. Like, I'm heated about that. And now I need y'all to tell me why y'all mad. Why you mad? On the Breakfast Club, for real.
Yo, man, this G from the Brick City.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I'm mad DJ Envy don't get acknowledged during this Black History Month because he is a legend. I would like to give him a tribute this morning, if I may.
Oh, here you go. Here's this bull crap.
There you go, Envy.
All right, here we go. Rashawn Casey, a.k.a. DJ Envy. DJ Envy's been hot since the days of the cassette tape. DJ Envy travels the world with Janet Jackson. DJ Envy's pushing 40, but he still lets his pants sag down to his kneecap. And last but not least, DJ, no matter how hard it is for DJ Envy's barber to give him a shape up, he refuses to go bald. DJ Envy, a legend, an icon, and we appreciate you during this Black History Month.
Well, that was nice.
I like to thank God. I like to thank my mom and my dad.
That was really nice.
And G from the Brick City, you can suck my...
Why you telling me to suck your
I didn't say the D. I just said suck my... I was talking about my nipple. I said
man
my nipple.
showed you love.
I was talking about my nipple.
So you flirted with him?
Yeah, I flirted with him. Hello, who's this?
Yo, what up? It's Quan from Brooklyn.
Tell him why you mad.
Yo, my beef with Charlamagne.
Go ahead, bro.
Yo, so you referring everybody to Bojangles, so I went down to North Carolina like a week ago.
It's Bojangles.
So you got Chick-fil-A across the street, Bojangles on the side. I'm from Brooklyn, so I'm like, all right, Chick-fil-A in New York is closed when you go to Bojangles. Yo, I felt like I got high blood pressure over the French fries, dude. Like, the chicken felt like, tastes like it been out there all day, all night. I was like, nah, Charlamagne, yo, you owe me $7.38. I still got my receipt.
First of all, you need to start listening to Charlamagne more because I never recommended dinner. I said Joe Bojangles has the best biscuit sandwiches. You should have went there and got you a steak biscuit with egg and a blueberry biscuit, and you've been straight.
I don't eat egg, so I try to stay away from that. But I got that chicken and the fries. I was like, nah.
I don't go to Bojangles for dinner. I go there for breakfast.
Oh, all right. But, yo.
Go to Popeyes for dinner.
Yo, one more thing, yo. Dude was on there yesterday talking about Don't Sing. What's that white lady I play on Fridays at 9:30?
Rebecca Black?
Yo, don't change that. If y'all do anything else, yo, do not change that song. I look forward to that song every Friday.
Every Friday?
My brother.
Every Friday. That's my pumping song. All right? So, yo, I'm looking forward to that.
Okay.
All right, bro.
All right? Yo, later.
Tell them why you're mad. 800-585-1051. If you're upset, you need to vent, you could call us at any time. Now, Yeezy.
Yes.
We got rumors coming up?
Oh, let's get back into that story about Diddy setting out to kill Tupac Shakur. I know this is revolt and everything, but we still got to report on what's going on.
Okay.
Also, the NFL is adopting some new rules to help women get jobs.
All right. All that when we come back. Keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Angela Yee. Angela?
Hey, Envy.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne. Because I be talking to you, you be ignoring me, man.
Oh, okay. And?
Gosh.
Shout out to everybody at Syracuse. They were asking me about being in the room with Envy and Charlamagne every morning. I said, a lot of times I don't even hear what they're saying because I ignore it.
Yeah,
it's very true.
We get it. Let's get to the rumors. Let's talk Riri.
Listen up. It's just in. All the gossip. The Rumor Report. Gossip. With Angela Yee. It's the Rumor Report. The Breakfast Club.
Well, this was fun. Rihanna and George Clooney were on the Ellen DeGeneres show, and they were playing Never Have I Ever, which is a very fun drinking game, by the way. Mm-hmm. And here's some of what went down when Ellen was questioning the two of them.
Never have I ever seen a rapper naked.
Totally have. Come on, stop lying.
Stop lying, God. Never have I ever sent a dirty text to the wrong person.
Wow. That's not good.
All right, we have to take a break, but when we come back with Rihanna, we're going to find out what the text was and who it was sent to.
Yeah, there you have it. It was fun, a little cute game. You guys had to watch Ellen to see that. But she talks about potentially going on tour with Drake. Right now, she doesn't have that in the plans, but she would love to do that.
I think that game would have been a lot more fun if Rihanna was drunk and high while she was playing it.
Well, we don't know what was going on before she went on stage. But no, she was actually really fun. It was pretty funny and cute.
Cool.
All right. The NFL is going to adopt a Rooney Rule. They're trying to help women get jobs as executives, according to the New York Daily News. Now, the Rooney Rule is named after Steelers owner Dan Rooney. He's the chairman of the league's diversity committee. And that's when they had to interview at least one minority candidate for a head coaching vacancy. Back in 2003, they started that. They said right now that rule is under scrutiny for not resulting in an increased number of minority head coaches, only 6 minority head coaches out of the league's 32 teams. But now they want to make sure more women get interviewed. And the Bills hired the NFL's first full-time assistant coach last month, Catherine Smith, and also Jen Welter coached the Cardinals inside linebackers.
I think that would be dope to see a female be a head coach or a female be a head coach even in the NBA. I think it'd be dope.
I wonder how many women actually go out for those jobs, though.
I'm sure
that's what I would like to do.
There's a lot of coaches in high school, AAUs, and
they want women to feel more included and to actually go and interview for those jobs and get those interviews.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I wonder if they're really not just hiring women, or do a lot of women just not go out for those jobs?
I think they do. I know for my son's AAU, there's a female coach, and she's the only female coach. Shout out to Coach Ben's the only female coach. And we travel from city to city, state to state, and then she's the only one that I ever see. And I never understood why don't more females coach basketball, because they play, they know, they're knowledgeable,
Well, teams are going to have to interview at least one woman for all executive roles. Okay. Now, did he kill Tupac Shakur? Well, this story has resurfaced again because of a film that Netflix is going to release based on a book with that same premise. Now, this book is written by a retired LAPD investigator who claims that Diddy hired a Crip to kill Tupac for $1 million. The LA Times also published this story back in 2008. That was before They alleged that Diddy's boys shot Tupac 5 times in Quad Studios.
Yeah, this story pops up like every 5 years, seems like.
I've been
Diddy,
hearing this for a long time.
of course, has denied involvement, but the author is relying on a confession from a Crip gang member. They have audio taped interrogations, statements from a former investigator, a documentary released on iTunes this week. So they are trying to find out who is responsible for the murders of Tupac and Biggie. It's called Murder Rap. And it's by filmmaker Mike Dorsey.
So basically, it's hip-hop's making a murderer. That's what that is.
Yeah, it is. So they say. I mean, I think they know who pulled the trigger, but they're trying to see where the hit came from. And the LA Home has been saying that Diddy did it for a while. But the sad thing about it is if Diddy has no connection or if he has no involvement, he's going to have extra security now because they're going to be on his ass.
And that's what's whack about it.
They're alleging that he agreed to pay Dwayne Keith Davis $1 million for the hit. That's the alleged.
I don't even understand why it was supposed to be a reputable news source like the New York Daily News would run that story. It's one thing to have a conspiracy theory documentary on Netflix, but to post that knowing people are going to run with, Diddy had Pac killed, that's dangerous.
Diddy got to be safe now.
According to the LAPD retired detective Greg Caden, he's also saying that LA authorities decided not to charge Diddy because of his celebrity, and they also did not pursue the case more than 5 years ago because both of the suspected gunmen were dead, having died in unrelated
You really
incidents.
think the LAPD wouldn't pursue somebody for murder because of their celebrity? Stop it. I don't know what the truth is, but that's my point. None of us do. But these documentaries and stories aren't fair and balanced. It's basically, we think Diddy did it here.
Well, the LA Times did have to retract a story that said that Diddy did it back in 2008. So, it's an old story. It comes up every now and then, and now there's this documentary.
Stuff like murder and rape, you can't just be pointing fingers at people saying they did stuff like that.
And Diddy got family. Diddy got kids out there. They got to be.
And how is Diddy supposed to prove he didn't do it?
He can't.
He can't. Because nobody cares about the truth when the lie is more entertaining. Like, we'd rather run with that story. It sounds better to say, Diddy had Tupac killed. Right. And you know who bugs me out? The people who believe the conspiracy theory that Tupac is alive, but also believe the conspiracy theory that Diddy had him killed.
Which one is it? You
gotta believe
How does that make sense to y'all guys?
Can't be both.
All right, well, that is your rumor report. I'm Angela Yee.
All right, thank you, Miss Yee. Now, when we come back, Michael Eric Dyson will be joining us.
Yes. My guy.
Tell us a little bit about Michael Eric Dyson, Charlotte.
Michael Eric Dyson is a great author. He's wrote books like Tupac's Howl If You Hear Me. He wrote April 4th, 1964, and how it changed America.
He's also a teacher. He teaches a lot. He uses rap lyrics in his teachings. I hear so much about his teachings. They say it's so powerful when he teaches and when he speaks. So
he wrote an article a couple weeks ago about how Hillary Clinton's white privilege would be better for black people in America than Barack Obama's being in the White House was. Like, I want to talk to him about all that. Yeah, he's a dope dude.
He was actually very close with President Barack Obama even before he became president.
Mm-hmm. All right, we'll talk to Michael Eric Dyson.
And he has a new book out.
When we come back. Keep it locked. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning. Cool, no role models. Morning, everybody. It's DJ MV Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. We have a special guest in the building.
Michael Eric Dyson. How you doing today, my brother?
I'm doing fine, sir. How you feeling?
I'm good, man. I read your book, April 4th, 1968, and how it changed America a long time ago, and I thought it was a great read.
Thank you, sir.
And I said if I ever got a chance to talk to you, I was going to ask you, especially being at this Black History Month, how do you feel Martin Luther King Jr. would be received today?
Oh, it'd be a tough way to go for Dr. King, man. You know, at the end of his life, he was no longer one of America's most admired men. The Gallup poll said for the first time in 10 years, he didn't make the Gallup poll list of 10 most admired Americans. His own black school would not put him on the board of trustees until 2.5 years before he died. Why? Because the white head of the board of trustees, Brother Marilyn Lynch, said he was a poor role model. Why? Because he went to jail too often. He wasn't slinging crack. He was there trying to make a way for America. So many colleges and universities didn't want to hear from him. He was at the low tide of his own popularity. Death resurrected him. His martyrdom thrust him into the history books.
Now, you also you wrote the Bill Cosby book.
Mm-hmm.
You think he'll be a martyr after once he dies? Are you looking at it like, okay?
The funny thing is the book was called Is Bill Cosby Right?
Right. Or has the black middle class lost his mind? And the people said that Dyson has lost his mind.
In light of everything that's happened, do you regret writing that book?
Absolutely not. It was prescient. It was predictive. It was, I don't want to say it was prophetic, but 10 years ago, I was wrestling with the fact that, look, Dr. Cosby is an extraordinary figure. I loved him. You all loved him, grew up watching him. Right. So it was very painful for me to write that book. But long before he was alleged to have drugged women and raped them, I thought what he was saying about black women was problematic from the giddy up. Right? He said, pretty soon you're going to have a DNA card in the ghetto to determine if you're making love to your grandma. What? Hey, slow down. Like, dude, is that off a rap record? Is that Meek Mill's response to Drake? What is that? Right? He said, teenage woman has a baby. That baby has a baby when she turns 13. He said, you do the math. You might be making love to your grandma. Then he said, you name your kids Shaliqua, Taliqua, Muhammad, and all that crap. I think Muhammad is of more ancient vintage, sir, than William.
Damn right.
Bill. So the point is that he was dismissing and denigrating black women, talking about they making love in the next room and so on and so forth, and talking about your trash gets out every day at 2:30 from school. So the denigrating, devastating nastiness that he unfurled there, if a white man had said that, we'd be up in arms. And are we saying because Mr. Cosby gave a lot of money to black colleges, therefore that's cool to dismiss people? So the reality is that I thought that what he was saying early on was dismissive, crude, reductive, vitriolic, and just nasty when it comes to black people and especially black women. And why we support that kind of nasty assault is beyond me. Love him, appreciate his genius, appreciate what he did to put a lot of us on in this generation. But at the same time, his dismissals of black people and his assault upon the black poor in particular, when they can't respond to him, I thought that was bullying.
Absolutely. Do you think it's dangerous, the fact that he's been crucified in the media the way he has?
Well, look, what he's facing is what he was engaging in. It was his insinuation, argument. He ain't no facts. I mean, you're talking about what black people were doing. Look, I don't agree with crucifying any black person, but let me see. So when Lil Wayne, a milli, he gets up and he talks about beating it like Emmett Till, which is wrong and problematic. He's vilified. Rick Ross talking about Molly. Oh my God. I'm not saying they shouldn't be criticized. They should be. So when rappers do it, they're already seen as negative, pathological, nihilistic young people who ain't got nothing positive to contribute. Bill Cosby can get away with some of the same stuff and not be held accountable. So I don't know if, I'm not onto that bring a black man down. What brought Mr. Cosby to this point is his alleged behavior. Now, people who have come forward, 35, 50 women who have suggested a pattern here. Put the shoe on the other foot. If we were black people looking at, the police keep just killing people unarmed. Well, look at the preponderance of evidence. Well, you don't have any proof. No, just that they dead, right? As Kendrick Lamar say, they dead. I killed them, right? So the point is that they're out there. And these bodies are piling up. Are all the women lying? Do they all have an investment in bringing him down? How did they coordinate that conspiracy? We can't get folk to even come on a TV show and talk the same thing in the same period. How did people over many years, over 40 years, coordinate their stories? I mean, come on, black people, wake up.
And people keep saying it's a conspiracy. He was trying to buy a major network.
Hey, when all those fails, you got to blame the white man, though, Mr. Dyson.
I mean, you know what? Look, that's a good fallback. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do that in case my book don't hit number one. But the point is, look, it was the white man. Look, Bill Cosby wasn't trying to hear the white man when he was beating up on young people. Isn't it interesting? Black people are putting forth an argument to defend Bill Cosby that Mr. Cosby himself rejected in regard to young black people. Sounds like a contradiction to me. Sounds like a logical impossibility, and yet we keep doing it. Buying a TV studio, and therefore they're putting this out. Well, aren't they kind of late? He was trying to buy that like 10, 15 years ago.
That's true.
Cosby said, don't tell me about the white man. Tell me what you're doing. Is it good for the goose and the gander? Now that you are subject to the same kind of acrimonious assault, are you willing to take the very medicine you prescribe to us? Physician, heal thyself.
Now, Stacey Dash, let's talk about her a little bit in her comments.
Who is Stacey Dash? Who is Stacey Dash? Oh, I'm sorry. Love you, Gabrielle Union. Not only are you fine and ridiculously chocolate charming, you are one of the most brilliant and gifted, social activists. I love D-Wade.
I'm sure I'm saying.
I ain't shooting a shot. Not at all, brother. Not at all. I got blanks up in here. But what I'm saying to you, well, no, that's my dear friend. Right. And I love her for that. This is D-Wade. You know I love you, bro. Don't let these people mislead you. Look, Stacey Dash, bless her heart. We always have black people who engage in some conservative resistance to the mainstream views. I ain't mad at that. Do your thing. I don't question their blackness. It's not Stacey Dash's blackness. She's a real black woman. She's just a real misled black woman. She's a real misinformed black woman. There are many white people who are far more informed about black history than her, which is why it's never skin. It's not a skin nationalism here. It's not pigment. It's not an epidermis fetish, what your body looks like. It's what your brain is colored. And I think Stacey Dash has been misled. She's saying, I don't want no black history. Well, you've been all over BET. So what you gonna do? You gonna renounce what you did before? Now you going to Fox Network. There shouldn't be niches. Italians, Jews, Poles, Puerto Ricans. I mean, everybody has their particular slant on the world. We are born in a body. Right? She's a female. She was born in a female body. What does that mean? So the point is, if we had black history integrated into the larger curriculum, we wouldn't have need for black history.
True indeed.
Right? So as Gabrielle Union said, country music. So ain't that American music? Why you got a country music association? Why you got a country music awards? Why you got the Grammys and you got the American Music Awards? Because there's variety and diversity. So all people find their particular niche, what they like, what they don't like, the society that represents them. And as a result of that, I think Stacey Dash is just deeply and profoundly and lethally ignorant.
All right. Well, we got more with Michael Eric Dyson when we come back. Keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. That's right. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning, everybody. We have a special guest in the building, Michael Eric Dyson.
You got a new book.
New book called The Black Presidency, Barack Obama and the Politics of Race in America.
Do you still believe in the political process in America?
Oh, absolutely, man. Because we've often used that political process to bend society toward our own particular ideas, our wishes, our desires. Now, it ain't perfect. And electing a man like Barack Obama twice, which was a miracle in this country, that's the most famous black man ever that lived in public housing right there. You know what I'm saying? But don't y'all, when y'all fill out the Section 80, you don't put down 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. You ain't gonna get that crib. But the reality is, this man with his black wife and 2 kids in public housing. I wish Obama would come out sometime and just, if I could be his anger translator, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like we always saw him at the State of the Union, not this past one, but the one before, when he says, I don't have more races to run, and the Republicans start clapping. And, he was basically saying, that's because I whipped you twice. Yeah. So the reality is that Obama has been an extraordinary figure. He's done extraordinary things with opposition to him, with white supremacy and racism on his heels, the most threatened president by far in the history of this country.
It never shows it.
And let's be real, some of the failings as well. He ain't Jesus. So the reality is there's some failures too. Like, when he went around lecturing black people, remember when Jesse Jackson wanted to
cut his balls off.
Okay, that's I forgot we were on this show. I was about to euphemistically redescribe that as a severed package. All right? You're no longer working with us. So when Jesse Jackson wanted to do that, he was mad because Obama was giving us lectures he ain't giving the white folk. Now, if it's good for the white folk, it's good for the black folks, it's good for black folks, it's good for them. So you going around telling us at Morehouse College, hey, don't make any excuses. Sir, I don't think they did. They're graduating. Somebody didn't slip him that note. And then he says, you ain't going to get nothing you didn't earn. Let me see. The only person got an unearned degree that day was you. You got an honorary degree. They earned theirs. So then when he went up to the March on Washington, I was sitting right there at the VIP section, and he's going off saying that black people were the reason progress got stalled in America because we tried to use, poverty as an excuse not to rear our children. Slow down, Mace. You're killing them. So I think that Obama got off on a little bit of that stuff, got kind of slap happy against black people in public. But I think the events of racism that were revealed, the death of Jordan Davis, the death of Trayvon Martin, the death of the 9 people in the church, brought him back on course. And he gave one of the most powerful, brilliant speeches on race at Selma, the 50th anniversary. And then that eulogy he offered in that church when he broke out in song. First, the Fat Boys break up. Now, every day I wake up and somebody got a problem with Hove. I mean, that Amazing Grace was a signal and powerful moment in the history of American culture. So I think Obama has done an extraordinary thing. Look, I have sat in the White House and I said, Mr. President, with all due respect, the president believes in a rising tide lifts all boats. What hooks up America is going to hook up black people. I think it's opposite. Hook up black folk and everybody else get hooked up too. What's an example? Civil Rights Act. The white Southern senators said, we going to sink this bill. How we going to do it? Let's throw in women. Let's say not only for black people, but for women. He thought the country was so patriarchal and sexist, it would sink the bill because you threw women in, but the thing passed. So not only did we hook up black folk, we hooked up women too. And then people who were other abled, what they used to call handicapped, and people who were from other different ethnicities. So when you help black folk, because of what we confront in terms of racial injustice, the entire society is helped. So I shared with the president, I said, look, when you go to the emergency ward, you don't get medicine. If you got a hangnail, you get aspirin. If you got cancer, you get chemotherapy. If you've got diabetes, you get insulin. So you got to target the medicine toward the problem. We got high black unemployment. Obama has done miracles. I don't think any white person in America should be mad at Barack Obama because he done hooked the economy up. The problem is black unemployment is still double that of regular so-called society and white unemployment. Black people disproportionately in prison. So the problems we confront weren't made better as a result of Obama's presidency. It's the symbolic character of having a black man in place that makes a huge difference. But in terms of the material conditions of the average black person, that stuff ain't been changed.
Yeah, it's like Barack is a symbol. He makes you feel like anything is possible.
That's right. And that's a beautiful thing. And yeah, I think a lot of people have underestimated what Obama had to confront, number one, and number two, what we continue to confront in this nation. I mean, when you see people jumping on a kid because he's got some Skittles and iced tea in his hand and he got a hoodie on, that's insane. We got one of the most gifted figures in media sitting to my right here with a hoodie on right now. This man gets caught on the wrong side of the street at the wrong time of night. And Charlemagne the God, one of the most brilliant expressions of black genius from the gut bucket guttural level of the streets, gets wiped out. Why? Because of some stereotype, some vicious misperception about what black people are.
Why are we as black people so loyal to the Democratic Party? Because for the first time ever this year, I've actually been looking at both. And I kind of like Mark Rubio.
Right.
I don't know if I would vote for him.
Right.
But I kind of like him.
Yeah, Rubio.
But his salary also changed this year, too.
Stop it.
His salary changed.
I drive a 2004 Cadillac Escalade.
His salary changed this year, too.
Stop it.
What, are you saying like Charles Barkley when his mama told him, but Charles, Republicans only like rich people, but Ma, I'm rich. So
that's why he's looking.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I'll vote my pocketbook for Republicans, my social issues with the Democrats. So I hear you. But look, being captive to the Democratic Party is a problem because you lose your leverage. But you have none in the Republican Party. They don't pay attention to us for the most part. They did an autopsy of the Republican Party after losing 4 years ago, and they came out and said, we got to reach out to minorities. We got to reach out to the people in the hinterland. You think they've done that? No. Tupac was right. They don't give a darn about a Negro. It's like being with somebody that you know done messed up and cheated, and you still with them, but they got other redeeming values and virtues versus somebody the grass is green on the other side, but you know straight up they're going to abuse you. What did Chris Rock say? Being black in America is like, you know, being put through college by your uncle, but he molested you. That's tough. I went to school, I got an education, but you molested me. Look at the price we've had to pay for the value we've received. So I think the Democrats certainly have been exploitative of black people, and we must speak out against that, talk about it, encourage them, engage them, resist them. But to wholesale go over to the Republicans when they ain't showed us nothing, I think that would be a rather risky move.
Do you really feel like his limitation is based on celebrity race commentators in the age of Obama? You spoke about how Barack couldn't be black in public, but you said even some celebrity race commentators can't even speak out because Obama's in the White House.
Oh, that's true. I mean, some people don't want to speak up and talk about it. But I've been consistently critical of Obama and supportive of him at the same time. You know, I've written against people who have been vicious in their assault upon Obama. I have 2 entire chapters, The Scold of Black Folk, where I talk about Obama speaking down to black people, and Dying to Speak of Race, where I engage him on this issue of being so careful and dispassionate that he doesn't speak to the issues of black people. Putting forth My Brother's Keeper is great, but we could have a corporate head to do that. We could have somebody in charity do that. You are the president. What public policy do you have to address those issues? So I'm trying to be balanced in my criticism, and the book shows that.
I feel like it would be easier for him now in light of everything that's going on with police brutality, the Black Lives Matter. Like, he has reason to speak up about it.
Bruh, you got a free pass.
Yeah.
You got a hall pass a race, and you still ain't hitting it. You're not taking advantage of the opportunity. So that tells me 2 things. First of all, he's a prisoner of a certain kind of vision and philosophy about how he should operate in public. And secondly, that's just who he is. See, we trying to give up all excuses, like with Cosby. That's who he is. The reason he's president, because he wasn't going to make no noise about that. There was an implicit bargain. White folks said, we will put you in office if you don't remind us we're white. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's a hell of a thing. Now, look, Obama is a monster in a great way. He's a beast. He had an idea that no other black person has successfully had and carried to conclusion. I will be the head of the most dominant, powerful democracy in the history of the world. Respect my man's game for that. On the other hand, what he had to do in order to achieve that means that sometimes he had to ignore his own people in order to stay in on good terms with them. But here's the problem. Like you're saying, the Republicans already said they ain't working with you, dude, from the beginning. They were like, we ain't with it.
Time we shutting it down.
Shutting it down. We don't want to talk to you. A book came out that said on the day that Obama was being inaugurated the first time, Republicans got together and said, we're going to make him a 1-term president and we want to make him fail. They don't want to help the government preserve American democracy. They want to put him out of office. So, dude, why didn't earlier on you go, let me dance with the one that brung me, as they say down in Tennessee? You got to get with folk who supported you. Right. Obama didn't do that. And you're right. Right now, you got 1 more year to go. Paint the White House black, red, black, and green. Come out with Rafiki Wakumba.
If Hillary can dab on Ellen, I don't see why Barack can't.
Oh, my man. An attempt at dabbing. Neo-dabbing. Not Cam Newtonian dabbing. If she can dab, then damn it, you can do something too. You wait so long that most of the stuff you're doing now is highly symbolic as opposed to deeply and profoundly substantive.
All right, well, we have more with Michael Eric Dyson when we come back. Keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. DJ MV, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. Now, Michael Eric Dyson's in the building. Charlamagne?
Now, Cornel West. I read the article last year, The Ghost of Cornel West. He basically asked what happened to him.
Yeah.
He fell off, basically. Was he upset about that?
I don't know. He ain't never called me.
Wow.
You know? Well, don't make me do it because I'll overdo it and it'll show you it's not just rap music. I mean... 5 years you call him out. I was like, dude, stop. You're my mentor. You know what I'm saying? Jordan and Kobe. I don't know. Jay and J. Cole. Can we talk? Can we get on the phone? Can you stop calling me a sellout? Because you hear what I'm talking today. Ain't nobody going to say, this dude is a sellout to not Obama and kissing his butt. You ain't going, no, that ain't real. So I was like, because I don't call him names, because I love Obama and respect him as a black man who's done an unprecedented thing, because I feel for the plight and predicament that he endures, as well as, however, the plight and predicament of black people whom I love more than one particular black man. I love black people. He called me a bootlicker, a prostitute, a sellout. I'm like, Doc, stop. Because when I go in, I got to go 10,000 words deep. I'm going to just show you, and I'm going to narrate your decline. And that's worse than me just calling you names, because I'm going to show you I love you, appreciate your genius, but show how you have become an echo chamber of your own voice. You fail to amplify your own ideas because you've undercut and undermined your own particular integrity because you're a bitter old dude with an unkempt fro who has the inability to acknowledge self-critique.
Now, that sounds like a Drake. That sounds like back to back.
Yeah, right? That was like, damn.
I pimp pages, turn metaphors to better whores to serve sages. That's what I do. I write books like niggas write hooks. But, you know, give me a deal. Somebody listen out there, put some music out there. I'm about to spit. So the thing is, I wanted to say to him, stop the nastiness, the viciousness, stop the assault. Be critical of Obama. Let's do that. But do it in a way that preserves his humanity. You saying stuff that the crazy old crotchety white folk who are racist are saying.
Right.
You said, I want to slap Obama upside his head. Do you know the history of black assaults on the body? You're black. You're a black man. You know this. So I think that Cornel West got out of pocket, got out of control, And it hurt me to write that. I mean, you read that piece, you see the emotion. You know, I felt like Drake up in there. I clearly love him. Yeah. Still got love for him.
Now, the Tupac Shakur documentary, you wrote Holla If You Hear Me, of course.
Yes, sir.
So what are you expecting from the movie?
I hope something great, man, because Tupac is relevant to Black Lives Matter. I mean, just the other day, I got lynched by the crooked cops, and to this day, them same cops on the beat getting major pay. But when I get my check, they taking tax out, so we paying the cops to knock the blacks out. That's Tupac. Ain't it funny? When it rains, it pours. They got money for wars, but can't feed the poor. So here's a guy whose mother punished him by making him read the New York Times from cover to cover. That's why he was so intelligent. That's why he was so articulate. That's why he was such a revolutionary figure. And even beyond hip hop, he was an intelligent person who could speak about the issues of the day. So I'm expecting something great and powerful from that film, because I think Tupac is evergreen, and I think his meaning and significance continue to reside today. I mean, when you think about the greatest MCs of all time, Jay, Nas, Biggie, Scarface, who's not often mentioned. People sleep on Scarface.
Absolutely.
But when you think about, Lauryn Hill, when you think about the greatest MCs, Kendrick Lamar is certainly etching his name up in that arena. Tupac certainly is one of the greatest figures we've ever produced in hip hop, because he was willing to tell the truth in unpopular fashion.
Now, since we're talking movies, and you mentioned Chris Rock earlier and NWA, what do you think about the Oscars so white and people boycotting the Oscars, and certain people saying, well, what do we care if we're not respected there? We still selling our numbers in the box office.
Yeah, but, what do I care for, he cheats on me. I'm still his wife. I'm the one at the crib he comes home to. The fact he's running around with other women? Well, it does make a difference. It does make a difference. It's not just perception. It's about reward and acknowledgement and integrity, because we doing the same work y'all doing. So you mean to tell me at the Screen Actors Guild that was nearly a blackout?
Absolutely.
With Idris Elba and whoever,
Viola Davis
and all that. So that's a usual predictor for the Oscars. So that's even more hurtful. The very people who would have probably won their categories at the Oscars don't even get a chance to try. Why? Because they can't even get on the court. All the Oscar nomination is saying is that let me get on the court and let me compete. It's just like saying, why do black people want to be in the NBA? We've got the Black Basketball Association. We got the Harlem Globetrotters. Bruh, I ain't mad. It just ain't the same. All right? We got blaxploitation. Let me get up into the Oscar run. We've got the Negro Leagues. Josh Gibson, Josh White hit 800 and some home runs, more than Babe Ruth, but he wasn't doing it in the major leagues. Now, that's why they should put an asterisk on Babe Ruth, because you just fought the greatest white talent. You ain't fought the greatest talent. The problem is we were being closed out. Yes, we should want to compete in the NBA. The Oscars are the NBA, and our talent is that great. And I think we got to keep pushing. Martin Luther King Jr. said, I ain't going nowhere. Y'all you have this country. Some Negroes said, let's just leave. White folk ain't treating us right. Wait a minute, bruh. I done built that up. Black people watch more movies percentage-wise than anybody in America. Why shouldn't we be rewarded? Why shouldn't we recognize that our artists deserve something? We go to movies, ain't got no black people in them, be crying, oh, God, please, Nicole Kidman, please, oh, my Jesus. Ain't got no Negro in 100 miles of the film. And we identify, because we're universal people, right? Best Man, that's a universal movie. You ain't got to be black to understand that movie. So people kind of demonize and marginalize and put us on the sideline. But I think that Oscar So White is powerful, and people with influence should speak up. When you get famous and successful and make a bunch of money, you get quiet. We don't hear you anymore.
I don't understand why that is. It seems like the money should bring more freedom.
Because they want more money. Money ain't enough. They want more money. Of course it should bring freedom. If your point is to not only stack chips, but to make a difference in the lives of people who put you on.
I got one last question. Do you think we'll ever get the real race unity and equality in America?
No. Not in a long time. Because look, you got to tell the truth about race. In this country, many white brothers and sisters will not confront their own white privilege and their unconscious ability to ignore the issues that you and I can't ignore. Now, on the flip side, what's interesting to me, however, is that black people, when we get in certain positions of authority and we are the dominant, we turn around and do the same kind of darn thing, though. For instance, about the gay, lesbian, transgender, bisexual people. Now, I'm an ordained Baptist minister, been one for over 35 years. I ain't never been to a black church to turn down gay ties. If you're going to be real with it, don't take their money. Put them out the choir.
The money ain't gay.
Money ain't gay. Money real straight. Right, to them. Right? Yeah. Or who's singing in the choir? Or quiet as it's kept, who's preaching your sermons? Don't let me go in on that. That's another show. So the point is that we turn around and become sexual rednecks. The same use of the Bible by white folk against black people, we use against gay and lesbian people. Well, the word says and what God says, that's the same thing white folk told us about us being black. So when we can learn to release the bigotry toward the other, whether it's women with our patriarchy and sexism, against gay people with our homophobia, against poor people with our condescension, when we learn to release all of that bigotry and claim our rightful status as human beings, then we can have a society that fulfills the ideals and goals and aspirations, not only of American democracy, but of the best interests of our people as black people who have taught the world how to love everybody regardless of who we are.
All right.
Michael Eric Dyson, ladies and gentlemen.
Michael Eric Dyson. Well, we appreciate you joining us.
It's always good to see y'all, man. And I'm a huge fan, man. I just want to keep coming back on this show.
Please.
Hang out with y'all.
Whenever you in town or whatever, come through.
All right, brother.
What's the name of the new book again?
It's called The Black Presidency, Barack Obama and the Politics of Race in America.
All right. Well, it's the Breakfast Club. It's Michael Eric Dyson, JMV, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. So my kids' schools are closed.
They are?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's going to be fun for you today. Shout out to the kiddies at home.
Hey, I feel full this morning, not because of that 3-egg white omelet I had, but because of Michael Eric Dyson. Drop one of the clues bombs for Michael Eric Dyson.
Mm-hmm.
Came in here feeding the people this morning. Salute to that man.
We do that every once in a while. We feed the people positively.
Listen, I love giving people like Michael Eric Dyson the platform.
I'm definitely going to get his new book, by the way.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Michael Eric Dyson, salute to him. Boyce Watkins, Minister Farrakhan, Dr. Umar Johnson, Pastor Carl Lentz.
Mm-hmm.
Love giving people like that a voice.
Absolutely.
Cardi B.
Oh, Cardi B, our Lord and Savior Cardi B. Drop one of the clues bombs for Cardi B.
You know what? It's
Don't act like Cardi B don't be dropping jewels, okay?
Shout out to jewels.
No Santana.
All right, well, let's get to the rumors. Let's talk Kanye.
Listen up. It's just in. All the gossip. The Rumor Report. Gossip. With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club.
Kanye recently did an interview, and he was talking about what went down with him and Wiz Khalifa. And I guess what he's really trying to say is he didn't really mean any harm.
Well, my brother Malik Youssef got us on the phone. We chopped it up, squashed it. For people who felt a way about the kids' comment, I ain't mean it in a harmful way. I just saw my wife's initials and reacted because that's my family. People be thinking because my wife on TV or whatever type of history or things, blah, blah, that's open season or something. No, that's the mother of my kid, and I'm Ye.
He wasn't even talking about it, though.
He was talking about Khalifa
Shout out
Kush,
to Big Boy, by the way.
Yeah, salute to Big Boy.
What up, Big Boy?
But, that was a great explanation, but use that explanation for something else, because that doesn't apply to this situation.
Well, he didn't think that, though.
And just like when he would say, that's my family, that's my wife. Well, you just talked about their kid. That's his family.
Because he thought...
And that's his child's mother.
He thought Wiz Khalifa was OD, and that's why.
So don't say I didn't mean it in a harmful way.
He should have said, I thought that he was talking about my wife.
I know you would, Envy, but then
I'd have blacked out.
How crazy would you feel when you found out he wasn't even talking about your wife?
I did what Ye did. I apologize. I said, I'm sorry.
After you went on the long rant?
Yeah, still.
Hopefully somebody would call you right after you put up the first couple of tweets and say, he's talking about Khalifa Kush. He has a song called KK.
Well, you guys would have checked me earlier.
I'm just very upset that Big Boy did not ask Kanye West the pressing question, which is, have you ever had a finger in your anus?
He didn't ask him that?
No. I listened to the interview yesterday.
Well, just for your information, Wiz Khalifa has never had a finger in his.
Listen, I don't believe the story, but I'm going to ask anyway. All right. If Kanye comes up here.
We know.
And it's really not a big deal, by the way. So many of my friends tell me they've done that to guys that I don't even think it's a big deal. It's not. All right. Beyonce has gotten a whole new team. She said goodbye to her longtime manager, her general manager of 5 years, Leanne Callahan-Longo. She's now working with Steve Pamone, who was J.P. Morgan Chase's head of sports and entertainment marketing. Mm-hmm. He also is the person that masterminded the bank sponsorship of Jay-Z and Beyonce's On the Run tour back in 2014. She got rid of everybody, including her cousin.
She bring her daddy back?
No, she got rid of everybody. I didn't say she brought anybody back. She hired a brand new team. She wants to surround herself with business people who could take her career to an even higher level. Now, her rep Yvette Noel Shore said in a statement last year, Parkwood Entertainment created new departments and recruited new executives from the tech, business, and entertainment sectors who joined the team to help grow Parkwood and its interests. Some senior staffers were given the opportunity to reposition and stay on. Some members awakened to new interests and decided to follow personal routes.
It doesn't matter anyway, because nobody gets credit for Beyonce but God. Drop one of Clues bombs for Beyonce.
I was going to say, where can Beyonce go from the top? Like, there is nowhere to go.
Well, I guess she's trying to do more strategic business partnerships like she did with the bank card, you know, with her last tour, a bank sponsorship. So she wants to do more things like that. She has one more album left before her deal is up with Columbia, and she wants to do just bigger, I guess, you know, make more money, acting roles, great sponsorship.
Beyonce, you can make billions of dollars just charging people to let them touch the hem of your garment, okay? You do that, you'll be fine.
All right, and the Super Bowl is coming up on Sunday. You know what we all want to know about the commercials. Some of those commercials have already surfaced online. We do care about that's why they
commercials be dope.
That's why they pay all those millions of dollars just for some
I want to
time
watch the game.
during the Super Bowl.
But the commercials is dope too.
But you know how normally when you watch TV, you get up when the commercials come on. During the Super Bowl, you don't get up. You sit there and watch the commercials also. It's part of the whole production. All right. Now, Kevin Hart is in quite a few commercials. Here's his Foot Locker commercial.
Dad, are you wearing my new gear?
What are you talking about? No.
You know Kids Foot Locker gets hot gear in February.
Well, adult Foot Locker is getting new stuff too. Where's this coming from?
Because we wear the same size.
Go to your room. Same size. You same size? You're small. I'm petite. Petite is a cooler version of small. You want the truth? I wear your clothes because I look better in them. That was mean, son. I'm sorry.
That's funny.
Salute to Kevin Hart. Drop one of Clues bombs for Kevin Hart. Got a damn Super Bowl commercial.
Yeah,
I think he got a couple of them, doesn't he?
Yeah, he has Hyundai commercials. And Serena Williams has a commercial, by the way.
That hard hustle just won't let up, bro.
Nope.
Seal has a commercial that's really cute if you guys are going to see that. You see all of that anyway, but William Dafoe has a pretty funny commercial too where he's like Marilyn Monroe standing with the wind blowing his dress up. But anyway, check it out. And that is your Rumor Report. I'm Angela Yee.
All right, Miss Yee. Now, when we come back, donkey today. Who you giving that donkey to?
A man who does not have a Super Bowl commercial and probably never will. Chief Keef, you need to come in front of the congregation. We'd like to have a word with you, sir.
Yeah, actually, they did one his first year.
Yeah, shut up.
Oh, okay. All right. Donkey today up next is the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
I was born a donkey. It's the donkey of the day. Bunch of jackass. Yes, time for the donkey of the day.
That's pretty funny.
Charlamagne the devil?
Possible. The Breakfast Club.
Yes, donkey of the day for Friday, February 5th goes to Keith Cozart, a.k.a. Chief Keef. Now, Chief Keef has been pretty quiet lately. Kind of made me feel like he has grown out of his hee-haw ways, but a donkey gonna do what a donkey gonna do. Now, according to the New York Daily News, on Friday, January 29th, Chief Keef got into a dispute with someone over an online video game. So being that he was pissed off, Chief Keef posted an address on Twitter and told his 1.1 million followers to throw eggs in sugar honey iced tea, okay, in a bag, and rocks and all that at this address. Now,
no.
Yes, that's just wrong.
This is crazy.
Right? That's just all wrong, okay, this whole situation. But if you're going to do that, if you're going to call for the attack, right, if you're going to order this hit, you need to make sure you have one thing right. And that's the home address of the person that you're telling people to attack. Okay?
No.
Chief Keef didn't even post the right address. Let's go to Fox Station KMSP TV for the report.
Popular rapper telling his million-plus Twitter followers to go throw eggs and rocks at their house. What the heck happened here? Why did they choose this house?
Well, that is the million-dollar question Chief Keef isn't saying, but his tweet that has since been deleted has left 3 college students in Minneapolis with nowhere to call home.
This is my casa now. She's small and cozy. We'll say that. It's really not safe to be in the neighborhood anymore. There's a lot of activity, suspicious activity that's been going on. It's just in our best interest not to put ourselves in harm's way.
On Friday, rapper Chief Keef tweeted out the address of the house Ashley rents with 2 roommates in North Minneapolis, telling his more than 1 million followers to egg and throw rocks at it.
Ignorance. That's that stuff I don't like. Now, after causing this commotion, Chief Keef tweeted out they might have the police looking for me. Yes, they should have the police looking for you.
Guys, crazy.
What you did is criminal. There has to be some type of criminal repercussions for posting someone's personal info on social media, okay? You put a whole bunch of innocent people in harm's way over a damn online video game. You instigated that whole situation. You should be charged with starting it and be charged as an accessory to every crime that was committed due to that social media post. Why would you care that much about beef you're having with someone while playing an online video game? You sitting there with your headset on playing Call of Duty Black Ops 3, dreads falling in your face, blood hanging out your mouth, and some ghost you will never meet in your life, because that's all these people online are ghosts, okay? Stop calling them trolls. They're ghosts. They may or may not exist in your everyday life because they never reveal themselves offline. But one of these type is talking crazy to you, and you want to retaliate so bad that you post the person's address online and send people to attack the house.
That's crazy.
And then don't even know if that's the correct address or not. Bruh, I don't know if Diddy ordered a hit on Pac, but I have all the proof I need that Chief Keef ordered a hit on this house in Minneapolis. Okay, what you gonna do to rectify the situation, Keef? All right, you can't try to come off as the victim and say they might have the police looking for me. What you need to do is be sending some bands to those people in Minneapolis to help them get a new spot. Okay, you need to do that strictly for your karma. You just created a whole bunch of negative energy in your life for no damn reason. Because imagine somebody did that to you. You in the crib with your kids, somebody posts your address, now it's a bunch of ops at your door, and I don't care if you got guns, they got guns too. Now you in a shootout because some lame posted your address online. Can't you see how that would be an inconvenience? Well, in this situation, you're that lame, you're the one causing the inconvenience. Please give Chief Keef the biggest hee-haw, please.
Damn it, man.
Some things are just not necessary. All right, correct address.
They don't even seem mad.
Whether it's the correct address or the wrong address, you just certain things you just don't do, and this is one of them. Hey, come on, smarten up, kids.
All right. Well, thank you for that donkey of the day, sir. Now, when we come back, it's Friday, so you know what that means.
It's Freaky Friday!
And we're talking stank vaginas.
I love it.
Now, there's a reason for this.
That's right. Explain the reason.
Well, the other day we played some audio of Ray J allegedly talking about Kim Kardashian and having a stinky vagina.
Oh, we have the audio. Let's play the audio.
Told you I went to the doctor, and I asked the doctor, "Is it me?"
Right.
He's like, "Nah." I'm like, "Well, listen, what's up with my girlfriend's coochie?
Right.
It's ridiculous. Like, it's unbearable. What do I do?" He said, "The first thing you do is tell him." But when I told Kay, that was it. The next day, the pussy was fresh. She went, and sometimes, most of the time, it's a yeast infection.
Yeah.
Now, for the record, Ray J called me yesterday because he was very disappointed about that call because that was the old him. That was from 2008.
Oh, the old Ray J.
So he wants to call in and clear.
Yeah, because he's Muslim
clear the
now.
stinky air.
Yeah, he's Muslim now. He's gotten baptized.
He's not
He's
Muslim.
gotten saved. He's turned over a new leaf. He cut his hair.
All right.
All right.
So the question is 800-585-1051. If you're dating somebody or you're seeing somebody and their vagina stinks,
You gotta tell him, bro. My daddy used to always tell me, though, if it smelled like fish, eat all you wish. If it smelled like cologne, leave it alone. Now,
what?
In 2016, that's taking on a whole new meaning for me because I'm thinking about transgenders and transvestites now. So I'm thinking if it smells like cologne, it possibly could have used to be a man. But I understood what he was saying back in the day. He was saying it should have some type of odor. All right?
I don't know about the odor thing. But anyway, 800-585-1051. If you're dating somebody and you smell an odor, do you tell them?
You have to.
Do you tell them or do you ignore it and say, maybe they just had a bad day?
You have to.
800-585-1051. Call us up right now, and I think Ray J is going to be checking in as well. All right?
He's definitely going to call.
It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Everybody, it's DJ MV, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, we're talking about, it's Friday, so you know what that means.
It's Freaky Friday!
And we're talking about stank vaginas. Now, if you have a significant other or a friend whose vagina stink, do you tell them?
You absolutely have to tell them, man. I mean, what kind of friend
If you love them, you have to tell them.
Yes, what kind of friend do you if you don't? I mean, because think about it like this. If a person walks in the room and they musky, or if your significant other breath stink, you're going to tell them about that.
Right.
So you got to tell them about their other regions of their body.
I agree. Now, Angela Yee, what about you? Now, you have a friend, all right, female friend, and her vagina stinks. You can smell it through the clothes.
Oh, you have to, Yee. It's your place as a female.
Of course I would tell my friend that.
How are you going to say it? You're going to say, hey.
I would say, listen, it smells like you might have some sort of BV or yeast infection and you should go to the doctor.
That's what you would say?
I absolutely would. I had to tell a guy one time that his feet stank when he took his shoes off, and I was like, your feet stink.
Feet is different than vagina.
Stink.
No, but as a female should be able to talk to another woman like that. Sometimes I smell these girls and I'd be like, yo, I go tell a woman, you need to go tell her how to freshen up her body. Okay?
Damn.
As a man, you got to find cute ways to say it, though. You got to tell her, like, yo, Febreze the fur burger. You know what I'm saying?
Use
the fur burger.
Use the word like pungent.
Yeah,
It's very pungent.
What about douches? Could
tart.
douches work?
No, that's too harsh.
Oh.
Say Febreze the fur burger.
Febreze the fur burger.
Or perfume the poom poom.
Perfume the poom poom.
Or let's clean up Tuna Town.
Clean up Tuna Town.
That's right. Tuna Town needs a little cleanup.
All right, well, we have, Ray J's calling. Let's go to Ray J. Ray J, what up?
We live?
We live.
Oh, we live this morning.
We live.
Yo.
What's
up, my brother?
What's up, fam?
So we're having this question. We're talking about if you ever had to tell your significant other that they stink.
Because of you. Your question's inspired by you.
Yeah, we know you had to say that to Kim Kardashian, and that audio came out, and I saw you weren't too happy about that.
Yeah, man, it's corny.
Mm-hmm.
Corny. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it's 2016. I'm trying to, live a better life. Do the right thing. And I got all this stuff coming out in a positive way, and then bam, somebody hit me with some random old audio from back when I was turned up. It's like,
right
now I got everybody thinking that I'm doing that now, and it's just corny. I rarely call and try to, say what's going on with some rumors and stuff, but this one is corny, and I can't let this one ride. You know what I mean?
Well, Ray J, you got to stop saying turned up because you corporate now, so you got to say that was back in the day when I was on drugs and alcohol heavy, so they understand.
Well, where did that audio even come from? That's somebody that you were cool with, that you was having a conversation, and they secretly recorded you?
No, I was doing this book back in the day, and it was these skits and all this crazy stuff we was putting together, and we ain't even decide to do it. You know what I mean? So I had this book deal with Simon & Schuster, and I didn't like what was going on, and I guess the dude that I was writing the book with get mad and start putting out old audio and trying to sabotage me while I'm trying to do good. But I'm just looking at it like the devil at work, and I'm not really going to let it get to me, but I just don't want people thinking that I'm on that in 2016 because it's whack.
Oh, so he was mad that you're not doing the book, so therefore, as a retaliation...
He put the audio out.
I guess it's like, how you brainstorming with somebody and they got it on record and y'all like 2-3 weeks in just coming up with all kind of crazy stuff, and then you just go, I'm good, I ain't messing with it, and all of a sudden, right when somebody trying to do good, then all this audio come out in the midst of all of this other craziness, and I don't even want to be a part of it.
Now, no disrespect to Kanye, and this was old.
Too late.
How did it smell?
But does Kim K's vagina stink?
Man, I'm not on that, man.
Well,
That's
Ray,
wrong.
how did it? Just tell us how it smelled.
Like a yeast infection.
Was
basically.
it like the restaurant? And was it like the kitchen at Red Lobster?
Listen. That was a skit, man. That was all a skit. It's all bad. It's old. It's corny.
Okay.
And you know what I'm saying? Like they married. Like I'm engaged. It's corny. It's a corny, old school Ray J move that I'm not on no more. You know what I'm saying? And I just need people to know and stay with me and fight with me and know that Ray J is on something totally positive in 2016 and let a brother live.
But hey, I respect your honesty though, Ray J. I respect the fact that you had the strength to tell that young lady her vagina was foul.
But would you tell her? Would you tell your significant other?
You don't stop. You don't stop, man.
But would you tell your significant other if her private part didn't smell? Would you tell her?
You had a similar issue with Tierra Marie on Love and Hip Hop where you had to,
Man, please, y'all.
Ray J, maybe it's you.
If your beautiful fiance, Princess Love, had that not so fresh feeling, would you tell her?
Man, listen, that's not happening, and I would suggest that anybody in any situation let somebody know.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, that's great advice from Ray J.
Good advice, Ray J.
If you smell something, say something.
Listen, so are we good? Can I live?
We good.
You are alive. It was a skit. It was for a book that you were doing. It's old news, and you're not on that.
It's weak. It's an old school Ray J tactic that I'm not on, and I'm Ray J.
Okay.
Tell him you don't do drugs no more, Ray. Say, I don't do drugs. I'm not gonna.
He don't even drink.
Listen, I don't do nothing. I'm on the bus. I'm about to go to Cincinnati. I'm focused. I got TV shows coming out. I got people counting on me, and I'm not gonna let nobody down. So please tell the devil to chill.
All right,
please.
we'll tell him.
Hey, but you
Dab
know
on the
what?
devil.
Like I always tell you, nobody cares about the truth when the lie's more entertaining, man. It's more entertaining to say that you think Kim K poo poo must stink. But
man, that's horrible. That's horrible. Much respect to all of them, man. I got nothing but love and respect. 2016. And listen, I appreciate y'all letting this continue to be my hub for when I need to call and express myself.
Come on, man. You the homie, bro. Come on now.
You be safe out there in the road, bro.
All right, for sure. Love. You know.
And send our love to Princess Love.
Okay, I appreciate that, Angela. I'm going to tell her. She up in here right now.
All right, 800-585-1051. Fellas, your lady's vagina stinks. Do you tell her? Ladies, your friend's vagina stinks. Do you tell her? Call us up right now.
Oh, well, your guy smells. Sometimes guys have musty testicles.
Musty balls?
Let them know.
Well, do you tell your man about his musty balls? 800-585-1051. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. It's Friday, so you know what that means.
It's Freaky Friday.
Now, we're talking about stinky vaginas and musty balls.
It's a foul odor in the meat tunnel.
Now, Charlamagne, right?
Yes.
You hanging out with your peoples, Wax or your friend, and he got musty balls. You can smell them. Do you tell him?
First of all, no. Why the hell?
You wouldn't tell your friend if they smell?
Every female should tell a female, but you ain't gonna tell your boy he got musty balls?
First of all, I need to know why your balls are musty. Okay, if we've been playing basketball or working out, I can understand the smell.
Maybe it's schmegma.
So it's no need for me to just blurt that out. Hey, man, your balls musty.
But
okay?
if you smell something, or you gonna say, "Hey, what were you doing earlier?"
No, I'm definitely that guy. I'm that guy. Listen, I live for that kind of stuff.
He
actually enjoys it.
I love it. Don't you step in no car with me or come around me stink. I can't wait to tell you and everybody else. Okay, I've done that before. I remember one time me and my pops was in the car, right?
Oh boy.
And you know, Wax has been a bachelor for most of his life, so he don't really know how to wash clothes and stuff like that. So you know, sometimes you don't wash your clothes good.
It's a little musty. The clothes
got a little
musty.
stink.
Yeah.
So he got in the car. My daddy said, "Hey boy, you been working out? Why you smell like that?"
That's what your dad.
But it was only because his jeans. He didn't properly dry them, so they had a little odor to them.
Oh, yeah.
It's mildewy.
That mildew odor, yes.
I used to work with somebody, an intern, and they smell so bad. We actually had to do an intervention.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I've been that guy. I've told girls their vaginas stink. Because I'm going to tell you something. When you tell a girl that their vagina stink, when you make a girl go take a shower, when they get out that shower, they be so embarrassed. They try to put it on you so crazy because they feel so embarrassed. And they want you to forget about that foul odor in the meat tunnel.
Now, my wife has told me to go take a shower on several occasions.
We've told you too.
Yep. I get in the bed, my wife be like, I'm like, what? Go take a shower. I'll be like, oh, you just.
I know you don't come home from the club all funky and try to hop in the bed.
I tried many times.
Nah, it's gone both ways though. Because I remember one time back in the day, my now wife, she was giving me fellatio, and she just popped her head up after about 20 seconds, and she was like, "Your ass stinks. Go wash your ass." I'm like, "Oh shoot, did I not wipe properly? I thought I took a shower. What happened?"
That is disgusting.
You're nasty.
I never had nobody tell me I stink.
You're nasty. You know what? Hello, who's this?
This is Jeff from Fort Lauderdale.
Jeff, you ever had to tell your girl that her vagina stink, man?
Nah, I ain't never dealt with nothing like that. I'm just saying, but if your girl thinks that, you got to tell her. Like, that's like if your man stinks and nobody tell you, that's wrong. What if your breath stink? You want somebody to tell you?
Absolutely.
So you better tell her.
Hello, who's this?
This is LJ from the Bronx.
LJ, you ever had to tell your girl her vagina stink, man?
Nah, I never did, but what I would do in a situation where if it did, I would buy some lemon salt, and I would leave that in the bathroom. That's like a female.
Lemon salt?
What is lemon salt?
Lemon salt is Spanish douche.
That's what it is?
That's basically what lemon salt is.
Lemon salt. Okay.
You can use it to cook, too.
Really?
It's a good seasoning. Ain't it cute?
No.
No, never mind. Nobody ever used lemon salt to cook? I know, I just made that.
Hello?
Put a little lemon salt in your water and drink it when you got a cold, knock cold right out you.
That's lemon, man. All right, well, what's the moral of the story?
The moral of the story is...
If you smell something, say something.
Say something. Wash your ass.
That's one of them. But the moral of the story is if you smell the smelly smell of something that smells smelly, you should tell it. Okay?
Say that again 3 times fast.
The moral of the story is if you smell the smelly smell of something that smells smelly, you should tell it.
Do you smell it? That smell. The kind of smelly smell. The smelly smell that smells smelly.
That's Mr. Crab from SpongeBob.
That's SpongeBob.
Yes.
Okay. SpongeBob SquarePants. All right, we got rumors coming up.
Yes, one of the greatest groups of all time. Their co-founder, Maurice White, has passed, Earth, Wind, and Fire. We'll send our condolences out to him. Also, we'll talk about The Game versus Priscilla Rainey. He has gone absolutely ham on this woman. We'll tell you what's going on.
All right. All that and more. Keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Everybody, it's DJ MV, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Now let's get to these rumors. We're talking the game.
Listen up. It's just in. All the gossip. The Rumor Report. Gossip. With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club.
Well, The Game, as we told you yesterday, is not too happy about Priscilla Rainey. She was on She Got Game. She was one of the contestants, and she filed a $10 million sex assault lawsuit against him back in August. He hasn't responded. Well, Game did respond via Instagram. He said, let's get one thing very clear, that thirsty Gatorade mascot of a transvestite will never see $10 million or anything close to a penny of my money. Now, we did a whole series of posts. He put up a picture of her and said, and left a comment. He said, looking like a dusty Hyundai window. This is a man. And then she responded, fraud and prostitution arrest, mustache, never touched me, suing VH1, sad. SMDH, just stop. It is what it is. Don't make up ish for entertainment purposes. This is not entertainment. This is real life. You need better advisors in your corner. And he responded, you need a better hairstylist, glue man. You know ain't nobody wants your thirsty ass and you not winning a dime. See you in court, homeboy. Block me, bitch, or eat these Sega controllers till you die of edge control sickness.
Sega controllers. Jesus Christ.
Damn it, man.
Where you get Sega controllers from, gang?
I don't know, but I guess he wants her to eat them. And then she put up a picture of two squirrels, one of them handing flowers. That was allegedly a DM from him with his phone number. He said, LOL, that ain't my number or my IG, biatch. Nice try, RuPaul. Photoshopping fake DMs, that ain't my number. Slut bucket, bitch, you thirsty.
Sheesh.
I am almost positive that lawyers hate when their clients are on social media like that. Like, if you got cases pending,
right,
let the cases play out and then go on your Twitter rants. Yeah, stay low.
Nice subliminal, like they always trying to come for me and get money.
Nah, game don't care.
Yeah.
Now then the game posted 4 pictures of her and said, from top left clockwise to bottom, box 1, we have a mugshot from 16 years ago when she was arrested for prostitution in Florida. Yikes. Box 2, a sad mugshot for again being caught sucking wang-wangs on South Beach. Box 3, the picture where you can see her One Direction boyish features transitioning themselves
Game is crazy,
into what we
man.
know her as now, which is box 4, Nanny McPhee, a.k.a. Pyru Paul, a.k.a. Wesley Snipes, and Tu Wong Fu. All that surgery making your face look like a caramel mudslide. Beh. Everybody part you got was paid for by wee wee licking.
If you tell a girl that she got One Direction boyish features, that's pretty good. Drop one of Clues bombs for that one. You look like Harry Styles in the face.
Goodness gracious, gang.
You look like Zayn, and I guess a girl that looks like Zayn wouldn't be too bad.
He's got to chill out, though.
What are you talking about?
This is not going to go well. He just got to kind of, chill out, please. All right, and rest in peace to Maurice White. He was one of the co-founders of Earth, Wind, and Fire. He died in his sleep Thursday morning after a long battle with Parkinson's.
Play some Earth, Wind, and Fire. There we go.
Whoa, somebody grandma moist this morning.
But every movie had September in it. Do you remember?
Wasn't L.A. Reid just here saying that's his group?
September.
L.A. Reid was saying that's one of his favorite groups?
Yes.
Yeah, L.A. Reid literally just said that yesterday.
Excellent. When I used to work at Sirius, I think one day they played in the main room. But
really?
My parents love Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Yeah,
I love Earth, Wind, and Fire. After the Love Is Gone, Boogie Wonderland. September is a classic song.
How you die? Old age, I'm sure.
Parkinson's.
Oh.
All right, and Kim Kardashian has put out her Valentine's Day gift of must-haves, and it's not too bad. She has some Vans, some black high-top Vans, a Yeezy lambskin bomber.
She's wearing Vans?
Well, you can get it for your boo.
Okay.
By the way, so you can get that for your man as well. She put some nice stuff, Yeezy sweatpants, a lot of Yeezy stuff on here. FYI. Some cologne, a Supreme thermal t-shirt, all of that. Actually, people really like this. The Beats, Fendi Beats are actually a great gift if you can get that for somebody.
Yeah, if you see somebody on the train with those still.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to take Angela Yee's if she ever leaves them up here.
Oh, I already know that if I were to leave my Fendi Beats up here, somebody would steal them. Therefore, you will never ever see them up here.
Certain stuff you shouldn't wear in public anyway. Who are you to just be out walking around with some Fendi Beats?
Because if I catch you slipping, I'm taking them.
What's the point of having them if you don't wear them?
Wear them around the house.
I love them. I would bring them up here and wear them for the show.
All right.
I remember, but I got to make sure I take them home right after.
All right. Well, those are the rumors. Shout out to our Revolt family. We'll see our Revolt family on Monday. Y'all have a great weekend. And everybody else, the People's Choice Mix is up next. 800-585-1051 at DJ MB. You know we throw it back on Friday.
Throw it back, boo.
So whatever you want to hear, let me know and I got you. All right? It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Some things are just not necessary. All right. Correct address.
They seem so nice, too. They don't even seem mad.
Whether it's the correct address or the wrong address, you just certain things you just don't do, and this is one of them. Hey, come on. Smarten up, kids.
All right. Well, thank you for that donkey of the day, sir. We got the Goon Tunes. You don't want to miss it. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Break. Future morning, everybody. Is DJ MV, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, hopefully you guys have a great weekend. I'll be out in Cali for the Super Bowl.
Yes.
I got a lot of things going on. I'm at Club Hue on Sunday. August Alsina. That's tonight. And then I'm with, shout out to Kenny Burns and 2 Chainz
Oh, my
Saturday
guy,
night.
Kenny. Shout out to Kenny Burns, representing Revolt.
Yeah, so hang out with us all weekend long.
Hey, man, it was a great show. Salute to everybody. We had a good week of guests. Salute to my guy, Michael Eric Dyson, for coming through.
Also, Ray J. Ray J for checking in.
J. If you don't know anything about Michael Eric Dyson, you need to learn, okay? And I'm going to be in Cambridge, Massachusetts tomorrow.
Massachusetts. What you doing?
I'm speaking at some school. What's it called? Harvard or something?
Harvard?
Yeah, I'm speaking at Harvard tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm speaking at Harvard tomorrow in Cambridge, Massachusetts, so you'll see me out there.
Okay.
He told me I got to wear a suit.
You have a suit.
So you've been wearing suits.
I know.
Not sweatsuits, though.
I like going places where I can wear suits, okay? But, yeah, I'll be speaking at Harvard tomorrow. Salute to the Harvard Business School.
Okay.
Yeah, see you tomorrow.
Okay, well, you have fun at Harvard. Now, what about Black History Month? We got a Black History Month moment?
Well, I'm going to be speaking at Harvard tomorrow, so I might be speaking about, things like this. I just want to honor a new Black History Month legend. Every day we honor new Black History legends, or we do a new Black History moment. Today we have a new Black History Month legend.
The Breakfast Club presents a new Black History Month legend.
Peter Polygamy Guns, for being the first acid-washed, waffle-colored Negro to attempt to make polygamy legal in the Bronx, when he put his baby mama Tara and side wife Amina Butterfly under the same roof. You got all your family living in one building.
Yeah, how did you do that? How did you pull that off?
That was a brief moment. I was like, when we all live in the same vicinity, then I could take them to school, put them in private school here in Yonkers, and everybody could be in the same building.
And both women knew about it?
Yeah.
Recently, Peter Gunn made the ultimate attempt to keep his polygamy going by getting Tara and Amina Butterfly both pregnant at the same damn time.
Well, at the time when I was dealing with her, she got pregnant.
Why would you make her pregnant?
I didn't want that.
When I'm the one that's supposed to be pregnant?
I love this move. The kids will have no choice but to grow up together, and Peter's baby mamas will have no choice but to be cool with each other. Genius!
You better watch what you're saying to me. You're a groupie who ended up getting pregnant.
Salute Peter Polygamy Guns, a new Black History Month legend. When the last time you wore a condom? I'm saying 87, 88.
I can't remember. Here I am, R-A-W.
And that was another new Black History Month legend, courtesy of The Breakfast Club.
Wow.
That's right. Salute to my guy, Peter Polygamy Guns, baby.
That's what we're going to do? Peter Guns?
He's a legend out here in these streets, all right?
All right.
He's just trying to do right by the culture and bring all his women together. Can you knock him for that?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? The first Indian over the hill always takes the most bullets or the arrows or whatever they was using.
It was arrows.
Okay, yeah. So Peter's taking arrows and bullets for us, all right? Peter's going to die so we can live.
My goodness. Leave us on a positive note, man.
WWRD, what would Rihanna do? If you don't ask yourself that question this weekend, especially when you're faced with any recreational decisions, you probably won't have a good time. So simply ask yourself this Super Bowl weekend, WWRD, what would Rihanna do?
Charlamagne the God. Caller 105 right now, 800-585-1051. You get a pair of tickets to Ladies Night R&B Super Jam.
What the hell is that?
Jodeci, Faith Evans, and Jagged Edge, and more at the Barclays Center Friday, February 12th.
Okay. When is it?
February 12th.
That's a good pre-Valentine's.
The Ladies Night R&B Super Jam.
Don't take your young side chick to that one, okay? That's for your wife. That's for your nice 35-year-old wife. Or take your mama or your grandma, you know what I'm saying?
My kid's school was canceled. I didn't think it was going to get like that. I thought that was the last
They're
snowstorm.
having plenty of snow days this year.
Yeah, they got a lot of snow days, so they're good. All right. Well, you guys enjoy the weekend. Hopefully you have a safe Super Bowl weekend.
Where's everybody watching the Super Bowl?
I'm going to be actually out there.
Oh,
okay.
shoot. Getting that
gonna
shoe
get
money.
himself a little baller.
Shut up.
I'm going to be home watching the game. I got Fresh Direct. You know what I'm saying? Fresh Direct is providing the Super Bowl munchies.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to be at the crib.
All right. We'll see you guys on Monday. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. Home of Angie Martinez. Pro Styles next.